How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with more St. Louis City in the MLS here in Football Manager 23. And as you can see over on the left side of your screen, we have in fact clinched a spot in the playoffs. Lovely to be able to do that in our first season. No real expectations as far as the playoffs or even winning the MLS Cup. As you can see here, currently number 8 in the Supporters Shield. New York Red Bulls already claiming the title as far as the regular season Supporters Shield. No real expectations for the playoffs, but just happy that we were able to make it in our inaugural season. Since our last time against NYCFC and Inter Miami, a 3-1 win to Columbus, losing to Toronto, the worst team in the league, which is kind of terrible. 1-0. 0-0 to LAFC, 1-1 to Colorado, a big 1-0 win to NYCFC, and then a 5-1 thrashing against Chicago. Sheridan Shaqiri actually got a red card in that game, and that was a big reason why we were able to unload on them. That basically winning that game, I was like, okay, we're making the playoffs. I'm gonna rest some of my starters in the Vancouver game. We lose 1-0. It is what it is. And now we have Atlanta United to face. We do have the opportunity to jump over Atlanta United in the playoff brackets, or not Atlanta United, I should say. Actually, now that I look at it, we do not have an opportunity to jump over them. We do, however, have an opportunity to jump over NYCFC, who we can kind of hop over in the standings with this game. So we are either going to be facing Atlanta United or Charlotte FC or Inter Miami. That's the way that it's looking. Probably not NYCFC. But let's see what we can do. We have one more game this regular season, and then it is time for the playoffs. Appreciate you guys, whether you've been watching on YouTube or Twitch. Be sure to leave a like, follow, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Yeah, next video is going to be the MLS playoffs, which is really exciting. And then after that, I'll probably do like a big long video about the off season, what I end up doing there and all that good stuff. Nilsson and Hanane are out for this match. Ellen Helene has really developed quite a bit over this season, and he's put in some good work as well. 30 appearances, 30 starts in the MLS coming out of his inaugural season, and he's done just fine for me. Roman Berkey has started every single match, and you can see there 10 shutouts this season. He's been doing great for us. Shaq Moore, we got this guy Finley Burns on a last-minute loan from Man City for absolutely free. Just for the rest of the season, just some cover at center back, just to help us out in case someone gets injured or someone ends up becoming a little bit too tired. Edward Loven in that center back spot. George Bella, who got a call up to the national team along with Shaq Moore. Love to see that. Gideon Zalalem at defensive midfielder. McGlynn, we got Rupel, Fragapane, Jensen, and then Gioacchini. Not going to be starting up front. It's going to be Luca Reichel, who does the job up front today. Gioacchini has not been doing very well as of late. He's been injured for about half of the season, but in the time that he has played, 24 matches, only 3 goals. Not the best out of him. I'm pretty sure that Del Angel has done better. So 13 appearances, 2 goals. So yeah, as far as like per 90 minutes, Del Angel actually doing better than Gioacchini. Dom Dwyer, only 1 goal in 8 appearances this season. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and get into our final game of the regular season against Atlanta United. It is a pretty big one. Yeah, home form, especially as we head into the playoffs. Momentum is a big deal. It is the fans. Yeah, Jack McGlynn gonna get the job done today. Not necessarily our strongest team, but definitely a strong team nonetheless as we get ready for the playoffs. It is Atlanta United. Let's get it going. I would absolutely love to jump over NYCFC. I don't know exactly how we fared against Charlotte, but I know that we've done very well against Atlanta United this season. So I would not be surprised to get a win here today. There's McGlynn, Rupel, Fragapane. He mishandles it. All the way up. Here's Rupel. Up top to Reichel. No good. Raul Guldinho. Almada. Nice shot there. It goes wide. Timothy Rupel already looking a little bit tired. Not ideal in the slightest. We do look to be the better team, though, dominating possession, completing our passes, XG a little bit higher. Love to see that. Franco tossing that up top. Timothy Rupel gets dispossessed. Joseph Martinez misses. Wow, okay. And that's going to be in from Zalalem. 4th goal of the season. 1-0 to the good guys thus far. Love it, love it, love it. Halftime, and we're giving the fans their money's worth. A big win over a team like this, especially going into the playoffs. That is a big deal. That is a big deal, but not when we do that. Thiago Almada nearly making us pay there for our mistake. Oh, sorry about that. iTunes wanting to get updated there. Burns, Berkey. Ooh. Oh, wow, that is a terrible shot from Reichel. All right, Gudinho holding on to it still. Here's Moore. Fragapane, Shaq Moore. Burns, Rupel, Reichel needs to be finishing that. Absolutely needs to be finishing that. 70 minutes gone, and I am going to make a change. Reichel not having a good game. Let's go ahead and get Del Angel on there. Jensen not having the greatest game as well. We're actually going to take off Rupel, get him some rest before the playoffs gets underway. Jensen, let's go ahead and put on Gioacchini, give him another run out. He'll more than likely be coming off the bench in the playoffs anyway, so best get some playing time. Mascara, Shaq Moore dispossesses him. Fragapane. There's Burns, Moore, just heaving it up top, looking for Del Angel. Sosa. Nicely done by George Bello. Bello down the flank. Gioacchini, Ostrak. Gioacchini hit that. Let's go. Nicholas Gioacchini. A little bit of confidence for him going into the playoffs as well, as we go up 2-0 over Atlanta United. And we have bumped ourselves up to number 5 in the playoff standings. Still got to wait on what NYCFC does, but at the very least, more than likely going to be playing against Atlanta United, which is insane as the full-time whistle goes. That is a good win for us. Delighted with the result. Let's see what happens. Let's see our final playoff standings as we progress forward. Austin FC and Minnesota making the playoffs, and it is going to be, that's the Supporter Shield. We finish in 8th in the Supporter Shield with the exact same record as Seattle Sounders. That's cool. And we will be facing Charlotte FC in the playoffs as the 5 seed. So 2 matches. First one will be home. Second one will be away to Charlotte FC. How have we faced Charlotte FC this season? We have twice. We've won one and we've lost one. Home we've won, away we've lost. So 1-1 against Charlotte FC this season, and we'll be facing them in the playoffs. That is going to be the next video. I appreciate you guys. My name's AZPlow21. Let's go St. Louis City. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.